Tickets for the first three Twins Astro games went on sale on the Twins website just a few minutes ago. Right now, next Tuesday's game in Minnesota ranges in price from $48 to $148. You can also check out SeatGeek, where the Twins' next home game is trending. Tickets for Saturday's game start at $46, Sunday's game in Houston $34, and the cheapest you could get to Tuesday's game here again at home, $52. This weekend's events are sure to bring a lot of people to downtown. That's why our friend Cece was planning for us, especially with those live Twins watch parties at Target Field. Eva talked with business owners about what they're crossing their fingers for.
The influx of people coming downtown for major sporting events like this weekend is honestly what keeps some downtown businesses alive. O'Donovan's behind me says they and other neighboring restaurants and even hotels are really needing this business, especially after they're still continuing to struggle post-pandemic. The owner of O'Donovan said because of the overall loss of business downtown post-COVID, they can't be open every day of the week anymore. He told us some nights it's more profitable to close altogether than to pay to turn on the lights and just sell a few beers. The night the Twins swept the Blue Jays, he nearly quadrupled his cash flow.
No Twins playoff. We might do $3,000 to $4,000. A day like yesterday is a $20,000 day. So it's a huge, and we're just one small little pub.
Other businesses we spoke with downtown said that nights like these help them get through the more painful business days, and it gives them a glimmer of hope that downtown overall could be on the up and up. Back to you.
Thank you, Eva. The other thing that makes this better is if the weather holds up for people to want to just get out. Even though it's games like the Vikings are inside, you just want a nice day.
Yeah, I mean,
so John, what do we got?
What is nice? I don't know, 50, 55 if you want to wear your coats. That good?
That's good.
Okay. Who knows? We went from 90 to 30 in 1 week, so who knows what's good anymore. But yeah, we'll be in the 50s as long as it's dry, I think. The winds have really been out there. Winds are out there today, 50. It's kind of a gloomy day, but this is just a fall-like day. Classic out there. Most of us in the upper 40s or low 50s, 50 in Brainerd down to Twin Cities. Not a whole lot of warming. It's tough to do with these tight clouds. We have seen quite a bit of rain this morning. We didn't pick up a ton of accumulation, but it's been raining. You can see it gets a little more on the dry side as you get up to the Brainerd area. Still wrapping up a couple sprinkles. Maybe my next weather will have a couple sprinkles work through, but it's been dissipating as it's been moving in, at least this second band. By 3 o'clock this afternoon, it just gets more sporadic. We might get up to 83. That was earlier in the week. 53 degrees today. Breezy out there, but it feels like fall, that's for sure.
Well, that's why you're with all the boards, and we will visit you out there with those later.
Yes.
But we move on to news. Thanks so much, John. Well, today a crisis team is working with St. Paul Public Schools to help anybody that was impacted by the shooting that left a young teenage girl dead and other teenagers hurt. We know the girl who was killed. Her name is 14-year-old Monica Hawley. She was in 8th grade at Highland Middle School. The last time we checked, police said 3 other teenagers who were also injured in this are expected to be okay. It happened in a parking lot Wednesday night in the Greater East Side neighborhood of St. Paul. Police are saying they're looking for surveillance video or witnesses, anybody that can help them figure out what exactly happened. And a modified lockdown continues at Lino Lakes Prison while investigators look into a suspected homicide inside the prison. Yesterday, the Department of Corrections said a 63-year-old man was found in his cell unresponsive and died. They then told us a 42-year-old suspect is a man who is serving a life prison sentence. Right now, Minnesota Senator Tina Smith is scheduled to join United Auto Workers on the picket line in Hudson. Many of the workers at the GM parts facility there live in our area. Smith was also on the picket line in Hudson during a 2019 strike. We're expecting to hear from the UAW president in about a half hour about what the big 3 automakers are now offering these striking workers. And by this time on Monday, union workers at the Hormel plant in Austin will be voting on a new contract. They struck a tentative deal with the company. We don't know what's in that deal, but it likely includes some of those demands: better wages and pensions. And just hours ago, data came out showing job growth across the country was way over what was expected. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says 336,000 jobs were added in September. That is double expert estimates. It's the largest spike in jobs since January and more than 100,000 more jobs than last month. A lot of these jobs are in leisure and hospitality. And right now, the Minnesota Zoo is lined with thousands of beautifully carved pumpkins and gourds. And when we come back, we're going to talk to a pro and get some tips on how you can make your pumpkin, your gourd, your front porch look pretty good. Plus, a new book gives us insight into how nurses at a St. Cloud hospital dealing with COVID and their patients. We'll be right back.